Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia Kid, and
Teresa.
hey, y'all. Hope y'all have had a great weekend. I know we have. We just got back from spending the weekend with mom and daddy, and we had a great weekend as always. And like y'all, we all got to get back start our work week. So, but
One thing I'm not sure we mentioned in our last video
uh-huh.
was a big thank you to all of our veterans.
Oh yes, Steph. Well, we did not because it wasn't quite
Right, that's why I'm saying, but
Veterans Day, and yes, y'all already know how we feel about that. For you know, protecting our country, sacrifices.
yes.
Uh, you know, I don't think it can ever be said enough. But to all of you out there,
Thank you.
thank you, and we love you. And for those of you that are out there right now, our prayers are with you, and be safe.
Yes.
And with that, y'all, hey, we're going to start off with a couple quick shout outs. I've got Jim Davis. Hey, buddy, we appreciate you for your support. And also, y'all keep Miss Donna Hawkins in y'all's prayers. She's going through some medical battles. And I know she's going to be in mine and Teresa's and the whole Elvis family. So if y'all would, say a big prayer for her. And we appreciate her for watching and supporting us. And y'all, hey, I'm gonna try not to rant today. We're basically just gonna get back to some good old
Let's get to
questions
some
and
questions.
answers.
All
So
right.
let's try that.
From Manly Stranger. It's for both of us. If you could go back in time to see Elvis in concert, which one would it be?
Well, since the gentleman that I am, Miss Teresa, I'll let you go first.
I guess I would say Aloha from Hawaii.
Okay, and why? I'm gonna put you on the spot today.
That's just, I think that was the big one that was wide. Really, that was not a concert, but I told you about the comeback special. That's really, but it's not really a concert, so I don't guess. I don't guess that qualifies.
Well, yeah, but you can say it in there if you
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And it kind of was,
Yeah.
but not.
That really would have been my
not an
pick.
actual, on tour concert or a big concert, but yeah.
Yeah.
So the comeback and the Aloha from Hawaii. Y'all, mine is and for reasons. I mean, as we all know, and y'all know, I can't because y'all get on me. You can't just say every one of them, but I'm gonna say every one of them. No, mine has always been the Memphis concert. It just has a lot of meaning, and I mean, he put everything into all his shows. But that one we went to, all of pretty much my mama's side of the family was there. We were there, of course. Like I said, he put on one hell of a concert, and afterwards, that was the one when I was into drums at the time, and I've said it before. And Ronnie Tutt gave me the drumsticks that he performed with that night. So, as far as a favorite, that would be it. And then I'm going to do like Teresa. I'll throw my second in there, which would be the Aloha. Not that Elvis didn't look good in all the concerts, but just for the USA and your country, just blending in again. I hope I'm making sense. This way it made me feel. He just.
So the first one you did go to, the one in Memphis.
The Memphis, yes. The Aloha.
Okay, that's the one that you would like to have gone.
Yeah, that would have been my second, okay. and I gave the reason why I like it. And he just to me, he's always just stood out a little more. That's just to me in that particular concert. So.
Lore D360. What do you think of Jerry Schilling and Priscilla staying so close all these years, and why has he shunned your daddy?
Well, I think we've pretty much I kind of spoke on that about certain ones, and I can't speak for their relationship. They can. I mean, I know what you're saying. As far as my daddy's concerned, I mean, that would be something he really needs. I mean, I'll give you have give you my opinion on it. That's a whole different side. I will say this, and once again, Jerry was always good and nice to us, but Jerry also knows he knows the truth. But I guess he'd have to be asked why he chose the way he went, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Miss Mola, did Elvis ever give your mom and dad TCB, TLC necklaces or other jewelry?
Miss Mola, yes. Mom and Daddy both had. Daddy had the TCB, Mama had the TLC, and I can't tell you how much jewelry he gave. Mama, many rings. Daddy, the same way. And I know you're specifying jewelry, rings, and stuff. As I've said before, and that's just the way Elvis was, and he didn't have to. But not just our part of the family. Elvis, I guess the best way would say, blessed and shared with his family, and not just his family, friends, and as I've said it before, sometimes people he didn't even know. I mean, he was just that unique of a person. Thank you for the question.
Long-haired country boy.
I ain't got no hair on my head.
No, I know you don't.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
You're the
me.
no-haired country
Oh, that's
boy.
who asked the question.
Yeah, you're the no-haired.
Hey, long-haired country boy.
Okay, I know Elvis's autopsy has been sealed. Have you or your parents seen it?
We have not. And that's, like I said, that's an easy, good question. But we're just like all of us. I mean, the parts of, the autopsy that was put out and then on TV, but you're specifying what Vernon had sealed up for the 50 years. I can't speak it for a fact, but I don't think anybody knows what's in there. And I'll go even further. I guess we'll all see. I mean, I can't say that I'm not interested in seeing, because I guess I am in a way. I'll say this: it's not going to make a damn bit of difference to me, because I know the man I loved, I know the person that I loved. But on the flip side of that, like I said, it's it's going to be. I don't know if interesting is the word, but yeah, help me, Teresa. I'm gonna want to see it. I guess
your curiosity about it.
Yeah,
but it's not gonna. Yeah,
curiosity.
Yeah.
Maybe for a better word.
Yeah. Okay, I love Lucy and the Golden Girls. Who do you think Elvis felt was? Who do you think Elvis felt was his greatest love?
And I'm gonna take that as women in his life. I mean, because
romantically,
I know what a lot of y'all say the same thing. I would say, not that he didn't love his daddy, but his greatest love, by far, I think, was his mother, and I think y'all all agree on that. But
romantically speaking,
I think that's the way they mean it.
Yeah.
And as I've said before, and it's really, really hard to explain. Elvis loved and shared and had that love and relationship with each and every one of them. And I'm talking about from way back when he first, or maybe even before, he become famous. But especially, but since he become famous, but I think that's just what it was. Like I said, I don't think that Elvis ever was in love to be married, and as y'all know, especially these past videos, that's Priscilla included. But that doesn't mean he didn't love in his own way. And when I mean a romantic love or relationship But like I said, there's different kind of loves. I don't.
You don't think that?
My opinion, and it's only my opinion. He wasn't in love enough that he was going to get married to any of them,
or give up other women.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's
right. Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's just
not a true love, where he's
that's just Elvis Presley,
and
like I said, hey, that's another great question. When it's just come up. That's the best way I can answer that. But there's not a doubt in my mind in his way whatever type of love that was and the times they shared. Oh God, yes, he or he wouldn't have been in it. But as far as a deep down love like we think of a person that you want to be married
committed to. You want to
right, that you want to be committed, married, and have kids and share your life. Like I said, it's only my opinion. I don't think that none of them. And like I said, and as y'all know, like I said in the past one, that's Priscilla included. So that's just my opinion.
All right, Crystal Wiggins, and I've kind of reworded her question just
how dare you?
So you could understand it easier.
Okay.
I had to dumb it down.
Just a dumb old hill. Hey, you're not the first one that's accused my family of being a bunch of dumb hillbillies.
I didn't say that about your family. I said about you.
Well, me.
How would Elvis react to having to order something online, like from Amazon, and have to wait for it? Not being able to get it right away. Would he have kept ordering from sites like that?
I think we all know the answer to that one, and that's funny. But you think about it today, the way. It would have never happened. I mean, well, I say never. It might have, but that's just. I have to say it probably wouldn't happen. That's just if Elvis Presley wanted something, as we all know, he wanted it right then, and had his people get it and make it happen, or he wasn't real damn happy. And if he couldn't get it from somewhere, he probably just didn't really do much business with them anymore, as we've all read and heard. I mean, if he wanted it right then, and 99% of the time, he got it right then. So
I'm sure he had to wait for something. Maybe if he was having a suit made, concert suits, he had to wait. Well,
yeah, sure. But I'm saying, and I think they're talking about cars, a jury, and even then, don't get me wrong, he there was times he waited a little bit, but that was, and not for long, but that was
after circumstance. Maybe.
My gosh, after if he couldn't, if he couldn't get it right then, and the reason, I laugh, I still think about it, y'all, is. I would love to see that, because he would be so funny.
It'll be 7 to 14 days.
Because I think about myself, and Teresa can tell you, I say, and I know it's great, but I sometimes I think technology is just horse crap. That
just because you don't.
Well, and I'll give you an example. What gets me is everybody loves. Well, just text, it's technology is so faster and easier. I haven't seen it.
You hate
How easy is it to get out and you hit and you call? I can do that a lot quicker than, because I can't. Mine's like
there it
pecky.
There it is, because you can't.
Okay, well,
that's why you don't like it.
Okay,
because you can't do it. All right. Here's the last question. Donald 6235. Considering the book they wrote, how do you feel about Sonny West, Red West, and Dave Hebler?
We've kind of talked about this before, and I can just tell you outright, all of those guys at one time was there, and they were there for a reason. I loved and liked each and every one of them. Got along with them. But then this where I'm split too. I can never see any reason if you really truly, and like, once again, this is my opinion, if you cared that much about a person, like family, or even being family, in some cases, that you would ever do anything like that, to purposely hurt them, try to destroy them. I just I can't see it. So I think, and I wished that things had been done a lot different. And I it's like Daddy always said. If things would have just kind of halted up and blowed over, I think that he would hire, and those guys would have been back. And I feel that way because knew Elvis was around him, but especially coming from my dad, you could almost, they knew how Elvis was and stuff, and
I think
it just didn't. The bitterness I have is, it just, to me, it just didn't have to happen, but it did, and I've stated my comments on before, and like I said, each and every one of us has opinions. I don't buy that it was to help him.
No. But I think everybody does
because
something they regret when they're angry.
Right.
And then
I think they did. But like I said at the time, it wasn't going to help him because they was there and they knew how the best way they could help him and the things to do. And just my opinion, but I personally think that the way things went down, and they was angry, and it was their way of getting back. Like I said, that's just me. But hey, y'all had some great questions. Teresa, you got.
Oh well, before we get out of here, those who are interested in the clock, who kept asking about it.
Yeah, you need to answer that.
Yeah, I'm
because
going to
we had so many.
Okay. So,
and I still don't even understand it, but she's all into that.
Well, it was like I said, like an Easter egg. But the clock was set at 90 seconds to midnight, which is where the atomic clock is right now this year. So that being how close we are to nuclear war. So, but it was 90 seconds to midnight last year too. So, but that was
y'all just got to know that side of Teresa. Some of y'all, I hope that made sense to you. If not, it proves what I always said. But that's what I love about her. She's way out there. Y'all, she didn't throw that. That actually failed. So.
Yeah.
Y'all, we love each and every one of it. We appreciate y'all.
Hope you have a great week.
Yes, and
safe week.
We'll have another video out, and we'll talk some about upcoming holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and get on that side of it. But y'all take care out there this week. Have a beautiful week, and remember, we always live Elvis.